Good evening, everybody. I had to, right? I had to make this. This is one of the biggest news of the summer, and this is, trust me, this is bigger than Ronaldo wanting to leave the club. This is bigger than any football news. If you have that in mind, it is bigger than Glazers spending more than 200 million this summer. It is. It is, I don't know, it is even bigger than Nunez costing 100 million, maybe. But again, this is a news and it's a very shocking news. I am not a Chelsea fan. I am definitely not, Thomas Tuchel fan or something of that sort. Though he has done great and wonders with Chelsea, he's five finals, five cup finals. That's a terrific achievement, dude. Like for the minimal amount of time that he had with the club, he did all that. That's amazing. He won. I think he won the Champions League. He won the Super Cup, and he won the Club World Cup. Right. I think he also took them to FA Cup finals, Carabao Cup as well. So yes, the five finals that he took them to, he won the majority of them, and the difficult ones, I think, the bigger trophies he won for Chelsea. And it's not a very old news, it's as recent as you can imagine. All the hype of Tuchel building a team, Tuchel trying to cleanse everything from the squad, and then appointing new players, new direction for the Chelsea Football Club, all in vain. He got the sack, and the reason being Chelsea losing 1-0 to Dynamo Zagreb. Tuchel was, saying stuffs like he doesn't know why they're playing this way. They should be more aggressive. He was very reluctant in the interview after the game. He was not on the point. You could feel him being frustrated and disappointed. Somewhere down the line, maybe he knew there were reports. I don't know how true, but I'm not saying these are true reports. But I think the idea of Tuchel being sacked came when they were returning from uh, Croatia. Like the entire discussion was taking place when Tuchel was not there. So any face-to-face discussion was only a matter to conclude things and to sort out whatever finances that they had. There were no negotiations kind of thing. This is what I've been hearing and I've been reading. Also, as we speak, Graham Potter has been definitely approached, and the report is coming in from Fabrizio Romano. He's been definitely approached you know, to manage Chelsea. Graham Potter, what does he bring to the table? What does Graham Potter bring to the table? I'm really surprised with everything that's happening. But Graham Potter, dude, like I don't know about this. Though his team he well, he's uh, I think one of the better managers that we have in the Premier League. Um, Again, that being said, Brighton doing very well as well. Like they have some outstanding talent at after losing players. Also, they have still maintained their status as one of the dark horses of this season's Premier League. They've been doing pretty well, right? You cannot disagree. So for Chelsea to approach Graham Potter is not a matter of surprise, but it's I would say more than a matter of surprise. It is a matter of concern because the availability of the managers right now in the market is pretty less. Whom we have now? We have Mauricio Pochettino. We have Zinedine Zidane. We have maybe Graham Potter, right? He's available. Who else? Who else will be there? Who will be able to? Graham Potter is not available. He's under contract with Brighton, so he has to, like, Chelsea have to buy him out, right? So free managers at this point of time consist of Zinedine Zidane, consist of Mauricio Pochettino, like probable candidates. Maybe Zidane. If you approach, I don't think Zidane wants a Premier League job. If he wanted, he could have, Man United could have approached him, could have finalized something or the other with him, but that's not going to happen. Zidane, I think he wants the France job, isn't it? We have Mauricio Pochettino. who would want to manage an English club again. Been successful with Tottenham, not by lifting trophies, but by taking the team further from there where they've already been. That is a success in my books. You know, of course, you would want to win trophies, but for a club like Tottenham, for a club the history of Tottenham, recent history as well, if you're reaching Champions League final, that's a big feat, right? That's still a big feat because you don't do that here now and every time. Like you don't have a trophy cabinet which will speak mammoth things about your achievements. That is not the case. So if you're reaching cup finals, that to you, that is a cup final which is the UEFA Champions League, and doing wonders with the players and getting the confidence back into the players, implementing an actual game style with Tottenham, starting a kind of a revolution at Tottenham. So those kind of things I really appreciate. Of course, he did win the League One, but come on, dude, we are not going to talk about League One because why? Why do we want to talk about League One? If I go and manage Paris Saint Germain somehow, what are the odds of me not winning? Right? I'm kidding. Right? Kidding. I'm kidding. Of course, I'll be thrashed by other managers. But I still would have Mbappe and Messi in my team, so I don't think they need a lot of management. Again, I'm kidding, but you get my point, right? Pochettino, whatever he's done in the League One, I wanted to stay in League One, but in the Premier League, he's already proven himself. He's done great with Tottenham. Why not just try another London club? Why not just do the reverse Jose Mourinho? Why not? I've called it, dude. Like it might happen because I think maybe Graham Potter may be available easily because he would want a high profile job because why not? Everyone wants it. But again, Pochettino will be a high profile manager. And that is what a high profile club like Chelsea would want. That being said, I think said Todd Bailey, right? Todd Bailey is the man of the moment right now in good or bad terms. I would not want to comment on it, but it feels like the seeds that were sown by Roman Abramovich are being somehow made into fruits by Todd Bailey, and it's the same thing. It's the same plant, Chelsea, and it's the same process all over again. The sack was definitely not something that anyone was expecting with the amount of trust that Thomas Tuchel was shown in the transfer window, where he did most of the things, where contacting Sterling, pursuing Sterling, asking for certain amount of players, certain types of players, um, every other thing that he would require to rebuild Chelsea as a team after whatever happened last season. With Lukaku and all, need a better striker, need a proper defensive line because Thiago Silva is aging. So all those ideologies, suddenly went down the drain. It's all over. It's all over completely for Thomas Tuchel. So I would have wanted to see where he could have taken Chelsea with his full potential. I mean, I know he had one full season, but again, with no striker and Lukaku, dude, come on. Uh, Even if they had a striker, I don't think Lukaku would settle in the Premier League anymore because he was not very good with Man United. And then again, rebuying him and again trying him in the Premier League made no point. So again, the idea of Lukaku being the only striker did not really resonate with me. It still does not, right? Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, I would want to, they reached their peak under Tuchel. I think I don't know if they can do stuff or they have potential to go any further. I think this is their peak. I don't know, but I can see that in their game. They're not doing anything better this season, of course. So with the striker issue, they still have. I don't think Aubameyang has a lot of time in his hands. He just has a couple of years. Also, he's aging, so they would need a proper striker. They would need a proper implementation of certain structures. And I think Tuchel was a man who could have done it if he would have more time. But again, this is me who's sitting in a room somewhere in my basement, and that is Todd Bailey, who understands business. But I hope the business, whatever he wishes to achieve with Chelsea, he gets success in it, right? He gets success because at the end of the day, everyone over here is about Premier League. Everyone about everyone over here is about Premier League being one of the best leagues in the world. Why one of the best? We want to make it the best, right? And players, and I would love to see, Spanish teams, players who go to Spanish teams, just leave Spanish team and just come to EPL because they want to progress, and they want this league to be the prime examples of where their career can actually take a big turn, and not the other way around, right? So that is the news that's coming in. Graham Potter has been approached, but there will be other candidates that Todd Bailey will interview over the time, and this report is coming from Fabrizio Romano, so it's 100% accurate. Uh, Tuchel has been sacked. Mauricio Pochettino can be another candidate. Why not Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Chelsea fans, maybe. I would love to see that. I would love to see that actually. I would not start supporting Chelsea or Ole because I've never been a fan of either Chelsea nor Ole as a manager. But I would love to see that combination, somehow striking up. But it's a far-fetched dream, right? Even Tuchel getting sacked was a far-fetched dream, so you never know. Again, so that is it for this video. Short one, 10-11 minutes. Why not? If you do hit the like button, if you like my face and like what I say, and I will see you in the next one.